Look, the world is pretty bleak these days, so I want to start the show with something nice. How's that sound? Yeah, we earned it. All right, let's watch some cute pandas. Those were dogs. I lied to you. Let this be a lesson, audience, okay? Life is pain. And don't trust my news credentials just because I wear blazers sometimes. That's right, people are outraged after learning that the pandas at the Shanwei Zoo in China were in fact dogs painted to look like pandas. Yeah. I feel bad for the people who were tricked, but look at how good those dogs are. They're such good boys. And who among us hasn't pretended to be something we're not? Yeah. For example, I'm currently pretending that I care about the internet so I don't get fired. The zoo initially tried to claim that these were a special breed of panda dogs. Yeah, what an absolute masterclass in gaslighting. They say they have pandas, you point out that they're dogs, and then the zoo is like, well, actually, they're panda dogs? It feels like a guy telling you, well, I never actually said I wasn't married. Speaking of scams, people in Detroit are furious after an event advertising itself as a Bridgerton Ball turned out to be a total disaster.
Standing in the rain, dressed to the nines.
Honestly, I just want my money back.
Superfans say they didn't get what they thought they were paying for at the Detroit Bridgerton Ball.
The way that it was described is that this was going to be a Bridgerton evening. We were going to have classical music, good dinner, and there was going to be a play, and they were going to pick Diamond of the Season. They were going to give away all of these prizes, and we went in, and it's completely empty in there.
This is like if you were told you were going to the Emily in Paris experience, but what you actually experienced was Emily in the Holiday Inn Express. It feels like every day we hear about a new themed event that turns into a total nightmare. First there was the Fire Festival, then the Willy Wonka experience, and now this. It's like they're building a whole Marvel Cinematic Universe of scams. One user posted on Twitter saying that the event had nothing to do and that people were mostly just sitting around on their phones. Yeah. Which is so messed up because that's exactly what we were planning for the After Midnight Live experience. Ooh, great. For the record, I love Bridgerton. I look for any reason to talk about it on this show. Any reason. I was thrilled that this story wasn't just on my personal FYP, but on the actual news. But this event does not look like Bridgerton. This looks like they organized a prom at the hospital. Yeah. Just take a look at this TikTok of the fancy meal they were served. Yeah. Have you ever had your boyfriend make you dinner? It's not girl dinner, it's boyfriend dinner. Some people even said that the food served was undercooked. And look, I don't want to defend the organizers, but for the 1800s, eating raw food and getting poisoned, pretty period appropriate. Right? On top of all that, according to The Hollywood Reporter, one of the only activities at the event was watching a stripper who was hired as the evening's entertainment. Okay, personally, I don't think this is necessarily a bad choice, but if we're hiring someone to strip down for a Jane Austen-style fantasy world, there's only one guy for the job. Colin Firth is Wet Mr. Darcy. The world is a scammy place, but from now on, this show will always be truthful. That's a promise from me, Nobel Prize winner Taylor Tomlinson.